Okay, so I'm going to take a old multi-tool scraper and make something similar to that to make a really small detail sander for we have some signs that we're making, and I just don't want to wait for a tool to get here, so I'm going to make something like this. I'm going to go ahead and grind that out, cut something like that shape out. Okay, so I got the rough, ugly shape of it cut out here. So now I'm going to take some of this hook and loop backing, because I use this a lot. I actually use this for my drum sanders to replace this is a hook and loop backing. This is what your hook and loop adheres to, like on your drum sander. So I'm going to take a little piece of this, just cut it out. I don't need that much, so I'm just going to do about an inch. And I'll put this away. This is pretty heavy duty stuff, so okay, so we'll put that back. And then make sure that this is cleaned off, and it'll probably get some acetone on here real quick. Okay. Some acetone. Clean it out. Let that dry for a second on the air. Alrighty, I'm going to put this on. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it on like that, and then I'm going to probably leave it like this, and then when I cut this, I'm going to have that strip come back against itself right here, just so that it kind of rounds over that piece. We'll see how that goes. Alrighty, let's put that on here. This stuff is super sticky too, so I'm going to cut that. Must have been like the end of the thing there, so let's get it on. And I need to get like in a really tiny spot on the side to sand, so that's what this is for. So we're going to put it on like that. I may just go just a little bit further. It's super sticky, this stuff. This one right here, just in case this accidentally rubs. I'm just pushing down on this to give it as good stick that I can. Okay, and I'm going to get a sharp sided blade out here on my box cutter. This kind of cleaned off, it was all dusty. Okay, now we're going to I'm going to kind of come out towards this way. Hopefully you can see. I'm just going to go out and pull that out. This is super sticky. So another thing you can use these for is what I'll do is I'll take old like credit cards or whatever, and I'll put that on here. And then you can just cut out that shape, put your sandpaper on here, and that'll be a tiny little strip that you can use, and you can just use your little pieces of hook and loop on there, which is really nice and helpful. Just be careful, this stuff is like super sticky. Alright, so we have that cut off. I'll just stick that on here too, because you never know when you need like an itty bitty little piece. But see, now it'll be, you just cut that out and you have different strips. So I'm going to flip that over like that, so that at least this is like a soft edge here. I'm going to grab some pieces of, I always keep these little pieces for my drum sander, seeing these little cutoffs. I'm just going to get close to what that shape is, which is pretty close to like right here. That looks good right there, and I'm just going to make a little line of with a pencil where I need to cut back here. Do a rough cut here. There we go. I'm going to set that back on, and then I'm going to trace it out with my blade. I left a little bit out just in case I get out there a little bit further. So let's see here. Cut that off, and then I'm going to cut it away as well. What I may do is just put the sandpaper on the edge there, because I'm not going to need back here. So let's go ahead and take this off. I'll just cut little strips like that. So now, and that's actually what I'll do. This will just be more of a protector, so if it's rubbing. So now what I got is my little tip here, and when I put it on my oscillating tool, it'll just be able to get just there, and then hopefully that stays on here and doesn't move too much. All I really need is just that little tip there. So hopefully that helps somebody else out. So I was going to put this tool on my oscillating tool, but I got down here and I'm actually able to just get down here and smooth this out without the tool, because it'll be a little bit too aggressive to get in here. But this is stiff enough at an angle to where I'm not ruining my sign, but I'm able to get in here and really smooth it out. So either way, that worked out great. So hopefully that helps somebody else out to get in there. See, that angle is really good, and then you can get in there and you can make that multi-tool whatever size you want, however